So we're going on a little journey. Today's theme is manifesting the truths and the non-truths, because there's so much going on about manifesting that we can manifest. And that's actually the first non-truth that we're going to explore. So let's dive in and see what the universe wants to tell us. We become present by closing our eyes and really feel your feet on the floor and the chair you're sitting on. And really feel how this chair supports you. It has your back. And it gives you a place here in the space where you are right now, in the safety of your own home. Maybe you hear some sounds in the room or outside, all as well. And really feel the air going through your nose as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, really feel it with your presence. And imagine that we are traveling above our mind. Above this room that you're sitting in, this house, or wherever you are. Let yourself be guided up very high until we are on the top of a beautiful mountain, a very high mountain in the universe. And imagine that you are able to look down on the earth and see yourself, let's say in the last 10 years, where you've been trying to manifest certain events, maybe a job or your own company, a relationship or a house or health. It doesn't really matter. I look down on earth and see all that you did manifest in that time frame. And look at it with gratitude. That those experiences somehow seemed suddenly there. How was that possible? And how did it feel like? How was your energy when you discovered that what you wanted so badly actually came through? Now, imagine you're standing here on this mountain at a fire. And imagine just looking into the flames and looking at the sparks that go up in the night sky. And maybe you can hear an owl in the valley. And another owl is responding to this call. It's peaceful and quiet here. We hear some crickets and it's nice and warm. Now really imagine that thing or things or people or events that you would like to manifest and be present with that. Could be a whole list of things, it's fine. Well, I will tuning in into this group energy and all of our higher selves to see what comes up with the question. What was actually in the way of manifesting that? And we're going to throw those beliefs that pop up one by one in the fire. And the first thing that pops up that we can throw in the fire is the idea that there is a me manifesting anything. For some of you, that might sound like a brain fart, and it is, because there is no me. All there is energy, universal flow, a spark of the divine, however you want to call it. The universe experiencing itself through you like it is in many forms here on earth. As a tree, as a bee. Is the bee manifesting a flower of which he can get some stuff to create honey? Or did the universe create the flower for him? The me existed a long time ago when people told us there's a you and a me, and there was a mirror and there was suddenly a self. And for a small part in our human existence, that is true. But for the 99% left, we are infinite energy. And that's the first truth we're going to integrate. See this as the sun is shining above our heads, integrating in your head, in your mind, creating a new mind. I am infinite energy. I am the universe, experiencing itself through this form we call human body. And let's throw away in the fire that I am manifesting something. Throw it in and see it spark into the night sky. And this self, this me or I, has many limiting beliefs. And the first one, it's not possible for me. That's what I want. And it could have numerous of explanations. And let's throw that in the fire. And realize the truth. That for the mind, that is actually true. it is not possible what I want, because in truth, the mind does not manifest anything. We want to think we do. It sort of gives us hope and a false belief of having control. But if it's not in your highest good and the universe has different plans for you, it will not happen. And I will show you in a little while why that is not a bad thing. Another limiting belief that pops up is COVID is restricting me and my plans. Is that true? Again, for the I or the me personality, yes. But that's such a small part of what I am. The universe has infinite possibilities lined up for you that perfectly match what was always meant for you. The right people, solutions, circumstances, and situations are already here in the unified field, in the quantum field. Integrate that truth and see yourself in this infinite field of possibilities. Imagine there is not even a you standing here. As you are the unified field. Look at the vastness of this field and see how everything is here already. And the more we get the self out of the way, the universe can bring to you what always was meant to be for you, to and through you. If only we can see the greatness that we are. Being alive, being here is already greatness. That in itself is one of the most miraculous manifestations and truths that we need to integrate. Imagine again the sunlight shining on your head, going inside your crown, creating a new mind. And in your own tempo, let that sunlight fill up your entire body, all the way down to your toes. And take a deep breath in to integrate this truth that you are one of the biggest and most beautiful manifestations already. You as a form with everything that you are, with an incredible blueprint that's in your DNA, a program designed in such a perfect way by the universal intelligence that we cannot imagine. Therefore, letting that intelligence manifest through us is the best thing you can do if you want to manifest, because maybe, most likely, that what wants to come through is 100 times, if not 100,000 times better than what your mind had thought. Let's see if there are more limiting beliefs to be thrown in the fire. There's a fear for one or a few of you. What if I do not succeed? I told my dream to so many already. What if I fail? They will see me as a loser. Again, this is true for the mind. But you are not the mind. It's just a part of your body that sometimes pops up some thoughts. Let's throw that in the fire. The fear of becoming a failure, a loser, because I did not succeed the plans my mind made. Really see it dissolve in the fire. See the fire go up in the air in little sparks. And let it just go. Something better will come. Another limiting belief that's popping up is, what if I become successful? Like really, really successful. Like inventing something that is going to be so great, worldwide famous. What if I become so successful? Would I be able to handle that? All that attention towards me all of a sudden, and all that money. Can I still walk on the streets? Again, this is the mind speaking, because the universe will only let through what you are capable of handling, and will let through the right people that will support you in this mission and your purpose. As you will follow your blueprint, you will be on purpose. You already are, just by being here and breathing. And another limiting belief is popping up. I need to do something. I need to work or make myself at service for people or for something. I need to do something. And the deeper truth is that I need, always comes from the mind. The need for need. How can the need for need be a truth when we are everything in the unified field? We don't need anything. If there's anything we need, it's to take out the self and its needs out of the way so the universe can bring and show you something better. Better for the collective. And another thing pops up. I'm not good enough. I never felt good enough. And we might really feel that in our body. But again, imagine this is just the mind talking. The mind that only copies what it heard in the past, or maybe has seen with our parents, or felt that they felt not good enough. And because we were highly sensitive, we felt it too. And because we felt it, we thought, this is what I am. And maybe your parents or one of your parents actually made you believe you were not good enough. But let's really look at it from this elevated space where we are right now. That if that was so, these were just people who were disconnected from their true self, being the unified field itself. So let's pretend we have a giant ball of energy in our hands. And that ball of energy is going all the way from our feet, following our entire body, pulling out these beliefs and throw it in the fire. We were brought up by people who also identified themselves with the mind. We now know that's a non-truth. And imagine we leave the fire behind. The sparks just go up in the sky and transform everything we just threw in. And we walk away. Seeing a beautiful path with green grass and flowers and a little forest. And when we walk through that forest, we get to the other side in this open field, this unified field. All we see are light lines, dark sky, and sparks of light. There's no body. There's no thing, only space. In front of you, to the side of you, below you, like you are hovering in the sky and still able to be there, moving forward, being part of this space, being space. Let's start by bringing love into this space. Back to source. And try to remember what it is that you want to manifest. And if it still has importance for you, know that it is already here. Really feel, how would you feel when you manifested this or something better? Feel the excitement that it is here, it's actually here. Feel the joy when you really experience that thing or person or whatever it is that you want, and enjoy it. And it's even better than your mind could imagine it. Maybe it gives you more freedom and more spare time to play outside, much more than you thought. Maybe it finally takes you away from the social media that you wanted out for so long already, and still bringing you clients or money, because the right people bring you the clients. You don't need social media. That day that you just delete your Facebook account or even your website because you're sitting for hours and hours behind a computer. Or maybe you've been struggling with your health, and just being in this space and just being the space already dissolves that feeling that you've been struggling with. The pressure here falls away. There is no doing, only being. That's why we are called a human being, not a human doing, as Neil Donald Walsh said so beautifully. Look at nature, look at animals, look at trees, and see they're only being. They're not manifesting anything. They just trust and know instinctively that it is here. And because it is here, it can come to them in the right time, in the right place. All you have to do is visit this beautiful space sometimes and know that you just plug into the possibility and allow the universe to bring it to and through you. And let's bring this space where we are right now, this openness, this vastness, this field of possibilities. Imagine that you bring it with you in your heart, in your mind, creating a new mind, while we slowly turn around back to the human life, becoming a form again, a body, a name. But this time, like a hologram, one with the environment, knowing that everything you want is already here, just by feeling it, feeling the excitement and the love and the joy. And by being that energy, the universe cannot do anything else than to bring that energy to you in whatever form, in whatever how. That is not up to us. Just allow it to happen. When we return to our original space, we see how the fire is just dying out slowly. Just a little bit of warm coals and some ashes. And in silence, we walk down the mountain to the beautiful forest. And this beautiful path back to our hotel for the soul. Entering this ancient gate, walking inside the hotel, and you can do whatever you feel like doing. Maybe you want to go to the Roman bathhouse and sit in the warm pool, the heated pool, listening to Gregorian chants. Or maybe you want to stay outside on the roof terrace and watch the stars. Or maybe you want to go in bed. All is well.